going on, guys? Brock with Bassin227 back at it again with another video. I originally had this one recorded before Christmas. Tried to upload it. For whatever reason, it was not cooperating. So we're going to go back through and redo this video. So what is it we're going to be talking about today? This may be a shocker. This may not be a shocker, but another Missile Baits. The Ned Bomb. This is a Ned style bait, and this is hands down my new favorite Ned bait. I've talked about it before with some of the D-Bomb that I talked about. The one thing about these baits is they're extremely affordable. You're looking at $3.99 a pack. For a budget angler in mind, somebody who's doesn't necessarily have the money to spend or just wants to be a little more conscious on how much they're spending, Missile Baits is a great company to check out. $3.99 a pack. Great quality, great durability with this bait as well. So you're getting a lot for the cheaper price point. So just to state, I at this point in time, I don't work with Missile Baits. I would 100% love to. I've been fishing their products now for a full year, and everything they got's great. But this bait, it works well on, let me get it out here. Missile Baits is Ned Ball head. It's kind of more of a round head, a little bit flat here on the front with I want to say this is the VMC Tech Set hook. It's a special designed hook specifically for this bait. It's a light wire hook, obviously, but this setup is perfect. So basically gauge, where you think your bait's going to come through. Okay. And just simply rig it on as straight as possible. And then push it up. And you've got, get a little bit more of a push. There we go. Then you got a perfect little presentation for the Ned Bomb. So one thing you're going to get out of this is this tail here. You're going to get a lot of action as you're, hopping or dragging, however you want to fish it. That's been the two main ways that I've fished with this, is I'll kind of do little short hops along the bottom, or I'll kind of just drag it on the bottom, similar to kind of how you would fish a shaky head style bait. And it's worked great. Towards the end of the season, actually it was Halloween Day, was fishing my local water, was not really having much luck with really anything. So I started throwing this because a lot of small bait fish around. So I'm like, all right, well, we're going to throw, actually is this exact setup. This is the Silver Flash Core. And so wasn't getting anything, had a few bites, but nothing big. And then the bites just went cold. So I decided that I was going to swim this. So I took how this is rigged normal right here, kind of with the tail flat, perpendicular to the hook. And then I did parallel to the hook as I re-put it on, so it would be like a bait fish. And I swam it. I just cast it out and I swam, and I got the biggest bass of the year, which was an 8-pound 9-ounce bass. If I can find a way to get the picture put on, I'll put it on at the end of this video or somewhere in between. But was kind of something that I didn't expect I would get out of this bait. but was kind of something different, and it seemed to work. So now it's just kind of a little added technique to use with the Ned Bomb. You can swim it when, you know, shad are spawning, and you get the little small bait, little small shad out there, even like if the bluegill are spawning. There's plenty of color selections with this. You're not going to run yourself short. Just as an example, this here, PB&J, and this is actually my son's favorite color. He has basically fished this all year long. There's a good look at the PB&J, nice purple on one side and get the brown on the other. And he actually caught his PB this year off of this, and it was about 3 pounds 6 ounces. I'll try to include, you know, a picture for that as well. He was super pumped, you know, being able to learn how to fish this all by himself. So it's pretty exciting. But, you know, with that being said, with the Missile Baits Ned Bomb, you know, the key things to think about here when you're looking at this bait, what are you going to get out of it that's going to stand out more so than some of the other baits? For one, the biggest one, in my opinion, price point. $3.99 a pack. You know, a lot of comparable baits, $5.99, $5 on up, basically. The durability is going to be there. You know, I can go an entire day of fishing with just one bait, and it's going to hold up for the most part. You know, you may get, you know, a few fish that may tear the tail off, but from my experience and what I've dealt with from this past year in 2020, now the count I don't know, but I got a lot of fish off of one bait. So the durability is there. Color selection. They have a great color selection. So anything from bait fish, you know, you've seen the PB&J. Let's see here. You know, Fishalicious, another bait fish color. Probably one of my all-time favorite colors that Missile Baits has is their green pumpkin flash. You know, good kind of bluegill imitator. So that's basically the rundown of the bait itself. What am I going to throw this on? I've got a Daiwa Tatula spinning reel, 300D size. I'm going to throw 8-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon. And I've got that paired on my 7-foot Denali N3. And it's a 7-foot medium. And that's basically what I use for all of my kind of finesse techniques for the time being. It's a very sensitive rod. You know, it's higher end for Denali, but still at a pretty good price point. And I think it battles well above where it's at. So it's super sensitive. You know, when I'm working this, I'm able to feel everything. So that's about it. You know, it's a good quality bait. It's a good quality company. I've had a lot of success with this. This was another one on my list that I wanted to try and get some experience with, because I really hadn't fished much of the super finesse style fishing other than a shaky head, really. So I wanted to kind of put this to use, and actually what really helped push me over the top with it is trying to get my son to want to fish without obviously a worm and bobber. And this was something that he wanted to gravitate towards, and I thought for him this is perfect. And so it kind of pushed me to want to kind of learn it alongside him. So definitely check this out, Missile Baits Ned Bomb. I promise you won't be disappointed. Whether you're fishing from the boat, fishing from the bank, this will help you get bit. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for me. Sorry for the delay in getting this out. Make sure to Be on the lookout. We do have some more videos coming up. Actually, probably following right after this one, I'm going to do another one. We're going to talk about the couple of the Plano Edge tackle boxes that I've had for the year. So get a good idea on those. But yeah, so if you guys liked what you seen, make sure to comment, subscribe, hit the like button. I'm really trying to get this thing rocking and rolling, kind of more on a consistent base, and really want to be able to help grow and be able to continue to provide, you know, maybe a little bit different take, and maybe a little bit of different way of thinking on certain stuff. So with that being said, guys, it's 2021. I hope y'all have a blessed 2021. Until next time, peace.